but I still believe through the pain, through the grief, through the light, through the storms, through the cries, through the wars. Oh, I still believe. Still believe. Flat on my back, out at sea, hoping these waves don't cover me. Turned and tossed upon the waves. When the darkness comes, feel the grave, but I still believe through the cold, through the heat, through the rain, through the tears, through the crowds, through the cheers. I still believe. I still believe. I'll march this road, I'll climb this hill, up on my knees if I have to. I'll take my place upon this stage. I'll wait till the end of time for you like everybody else. Now my own, walking the streets, look at the face that I meet. Feel like I wanna go home. What do I feel? What do I know? But I still believe. Yes, I still believe. Through the shame, through the grief, through the heartache, through the tears, through the weight, through the years. For people like us, in places like this, we need all the hope we can get. No, I still believe.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I still believe.
ladies and gentlemen,
Oh, I still believe.
happy Wednesday. How's everybody doing? Good, good. My name's Will Neff, and I want to wish you a very hearty hey now. My humble stream setup out here in Los Angeles, California. How we doing? Hello. 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 How you holding up? Yeah, me too. Yeah, how's it hanging? It's Wednesday. It's Wednesday.
Oh yeah, wow.
Um,
That's very cool.
Slur boogie, slur boogie, slur boogie.
I'm sorry. What was that? What did you say?
Oh yeah, wow. That's very cool.
Are we film nighting Mr. Neff?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, wow. That's very cool.
Maybe.
Horrible, I'm afraid.
I'll be honest. I haven't planned anything for film night. because I've been working so much on the Rust server. So I don't have anything planned. Wubby's actual apology to Will.
But I kind of need a hard pass or play. Oh. Oh my god. Hold on. I know what we're gonna do here. We need to be able to give him like a fucking heartfelt, like genuine, loving, caring apology. Okay, I'm typing one out right now. It needs to come from the heart. So we'll say sorry to my friend because I was not fast in responding to him.
Dude, I love Wubby so much. It's totally okay. It's a big time commitment for Russ, and I know it's a big ask. However, for future reference, Wubby, just fucking tell me, bro. There was someone from Face Punch watching your stream, and that's how they found out you weren't playing. And we had a skin for you. I got a message from Face Punch like, what the fuck? And I was like, oh, God. It's cool, though. So, yeah, we have skins for various creators on the Rust server. And essentially, they are the team captains. And Wubby was one of my choices to head up the church with me. But big time commitment. So he might still drop in for a day, which is totally awesome. I hope you do. I love me some Wubs. But ultimately, he's not going to fill the role as one of those team captains, which I totally understand. It's a big ask. Do you guys want to see one of the teams?
Oh,
You guys want
that's
to...
very cool.
Back again to give my monthly support.
You guys want to
No
see one
need
of
to
the
show
teams?
whole, but maybe you should show whole.
I think this is going to be the most popular one. I cooked this one up, and then I had some help from Matt's Stupid Art creating the art for it. But this is one of the three houses. This is House Bulgarian. House Bulgarian, baby. That's a leak. I'm going to go put some lip balm on. My lips are dry. Hello. A moment
Oh, yeah,
around.
wow, that's very cool.
Interstellar is on YouTube Free Movies. Yeah, so usually when I do my film night, I have like something planned to talk about. You know what I mean? Like I like to have like some kind of lesson plan. We got a bunch of Wub Cubs in here. Can you leak some Rust players?
Oh, yeah, wow, that's
I
very
mean,
cool.
we kind
Very
of
ready
leaked
for this distraction tonight.
who's playing with those shadows. But you know, been here the whole time. Very ready for this distraction tonight. Thank you so much. Appreciate you.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
Wub, he responded to you on stream. Dude, Wub knows that I love him. Basically, all the other creators, it was kind of like a yes-no. But I'll be honest, I was kind of fighting for Wub to be on just because I knew he would be such fucking great content. And so, like, everyone's kind of been able to pre-plan, like, who the core members of their house are going to be. And so I won't give any others away, but basically the core of the church was going to be me, Moist Critical, Seer, and Wubby. And I thought that group was going to be I was just like salivating at the four of us getting together in the church. But yeah, I mean, I don't want to give too much away, but
Oh yeah,
the
wow,
way
that's very cool.
please fight for Wubby to join, I did.
Oh yeah, wow, that's
I
very
was in his
cool.
Discord basically like with my mouth open, just being like, please insert your limp penis in here. I'll do it. I'll do whatever. But dude, I totally get it because it's a big time commitment. It's a big time commitment. And that's why, like, I hope Wubby knows there are like absolutely no hard feelings whatsoever, because it's basically asking someone to play, you know, conservatively 20 hours of a video game. And it's just a big ask. So I totally get it. But yeah, Wubs was the one that I was kind of like really holding out for because it was my team. He sent you a clip. Do we have another clip? Yeah, but like just to kind of give you guys a little bit of like clarity on how the event will work. Basically, each team of the 4 teams will have like a core group that they start with. And then from there, we're going to be able to recruit more depending on what day it is and if your team reaches milestones. Wubby thinks you're mad at him? Not at all mad. Not at all mad. Like, literally, I have nothing but love for that person. That sounded bad. I was trying to be political, and I called him that person. I have nothing but love for him. Nothing but love for him. God, dude, look at me trying to be political and coming off as cold. No, I have nothing but love. It's a huge ask. Ultimately, like, I was just being greedy because I wanted him. So, like, he should know, though. I hate that we're doing phone tag this way, but he should know, though, that, like, if he just wants to show up for a day and fuck around, he absolutely can. But fuck it. I'll leak something. I had planned and designed a skin for he and Charlie that, let's just say, Wubby would have finally gotten his Black Lotus. That's all I'm gonna say. It was fucking rad. It is rad. And I'm still really excited about it, but yeah, I was kind of excited. They already leaked it on the site, Big Dog? Oh, really? Okay, I can show it then. Which site? Which site? Is it on the Rust site? Oh, bro, I can show it. Dude. Here it is, the Black Lotus rock. Dude. Oh, no. I didn't know they had put these up already. Look at how fucking sick that is. Well, here are the players, by the way. If they've already put this up, here's who's in the server. Kai Sinat, Iron Mouse, Abe, Ryan Higa, Stable Ronaldo, Jason the Ween, Will Neff, Seer, Moist Critical, Chainrex, XQC, Shroud and Beanans, Agent Ray, Saikuno, Doki Bird, NMP Lol, Mr. Arthur, Box, Choco Bars, Blau, Elam, K Katamina, and Fusili are like the team captains. I didn't even know this was up. Now that, dude, I love Stable Ronaldo's faceplate. Just the cigarette, dude. Yeah, we are so, and then these are the generic drops. And then there might be some secrets. Wubby says he'll pop in.
In
That's
my country,
awesome.
they raised the sub prices.
That is
from
awesome.
6 U's to
However,
10 U's.
Wubby,
Can't afford that anymore. Subs.
I
With
peace and love, I love you so much. I respect you so much. I hate doing phone tag. I'm giving that skin to Seer just because I don't want you to have the pressure of showing up. And if you have a skin, yeah, I'm just going to call you, Wubby. I'm just going to fucking call you. I'm just going to call him. Wubs.
Hi.
Dude, I want you to know I am not mad at you at all. Even slightly. Not even. I'm going to tell you right now that I basically went way deeper in the process than I should have. Like, I should have just moved on to another creator, but I just wanted you on my team so badly that I kind of drew it out because I think you're so fucking funny. But here's the thing. I don't want you to have any pressure. And I'm going to be honest, when you have one of those skins, the Rust audience is going to put a lot of pressure on you to play a lot because they're going to want those skins, especially because it's a fucking Lotus, right? We put the Lotus in the, have you seen it?
I saw people were tagging me in it on Twitter and it looked sick.
It's crazy. So basically with peace and love, I'm going to give it to Seer. So there's no pressure. If you want to show up, you absolutely can, but just know like I don't want you to feel bad, guilt. No, I don't want you to feel like I'm mad at you. Like this was me trying to put together what I thought would have been the best content quad ever assembled.
You're so sweet. Well, please, dude, please.
Yeah.
Thank you for saying. And I agree with giving it to Seer because if you need someone who's gonna no life it and sweat and get in there for long periods of time, that's not gonna be me.
Just next time, please let me know so I don't get a message from Face Punch while I'm at the gym like, what the fuck is going on?
All right, so I have a clip of me reading an apology that kind of covers that. If you want to, that clip's really helpful.
I'll watch the clip, but dude,
just make sure I'm not on a call with you. I can't. There's like a social pressure that I can't.
No, it's awesome. Okay, well, I'll call it even if you pull through one day and just hang out with the church.
I'm down. Yeah, okay. Or like, hey, if you guys do Ark, I don't know if people do Ark anymore. I play Ark. Why are you laughing at Ark?
Let me Wubby, I've been building this Rust server for the last 3 months, and you tell me you want to play fucking Ark.
Yeah, so simply stop building it and maybe move on to the better game.
You know what? I never thought of it like that, bro. Let me just.
I've never played Rust. I don't know.
Dude,
I missed the.
You don't have to. Listen, I'm going to tell you right now. A lot of the people that are playing in this server are not like good at Rust, but like, I don't care if you're good at Rust. I just care if you're funny. I think that's the best.
And here's the thing. I can be funny, but I just know I can't commit to the time of it.
That's fine.
Really
That's fine.
That's what it is, man.
And you know what? I'll be sad that I'll imagine the world where you had. And it would have been great content, but you know, that's kind of the beauty of Wubby now is like he's so in demand. We only get this little taste of him on Magic Mondays. What's
fucked up too is I'm literally like, oh, I gotta get off this call so I can go watch reality television.
Yeah, that's all right. I mean, I'm so desperate. I paid $900 to get what Wither graded. What card did I get? I got like cantankerous ass growth or something like that.
Yeah, that was a tough stream. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Glad you were there.
All right, Wubs.
All right. Well, thank you for calling me and making me feel a lot better, and also kind of worse, because you're too nice. But it's fine.
Yeah. You're a real piece of shit. Does that feel better?
I'm more used to it.
Okay.
All right. Love you, Will.
Bye. Oh my gosh. Extra Emily raid. Guys from Extra Emily's raid. I'm going to give you a plug. Before you leave. Guys, I've been working on a Rust server. This is going to be the 4th iteration of Rust Kingdoms, and they just announced who's playing today. I didn't know that Face Punch had done this, but here we go. Here's who's going to be on my Rust server at the beginning. Kai Sinat, Iron Mouse, Abe, It's Ryan Higa, Will Neff, there I am, there's my skin, Stable Ronaldo, Jason the Ween, Not Pay Money Wubby, this is Sear, Moist Critical, Trainwrecks, XQC, Shroud, Beanans, Agent, Ray, Saikuno, Doki Bird, NMP Lol, Mr. Arthur, Box, Choco Bars, Blau, Elam, K Katamina, and Fusili. So those are going to be the captains for Rust, and those are all the skins that you have coming out. Here you can see mine, which I think is probably the best one. Oh, it just connects to my channel. Nice. I'm partial, but we got this locker here. If you play Rust, you can hang out in my chat and get this. But they're all awesome. And then these are the generic ones. For anyone who wants to play Rust on the server, if you're a creator, you can request whitelist and we will get you in. We already have 200 people whitelisted for the event. And I think it starts in 2 days. So why not add Nora Explora? She is a Rust player. If Nora wants to play, let me just make something clear. This is not the totality of who is playing. These are just our team captains for this iteration. There are going to be 3 teams and then my team, which is like more of like the fun RP team. But like, for an example, here's one of the teams right here. House Pogarian. So we're going to have some teams. That's sick. You guys want to see some more?
Oh yeah, wow.
You
that's
know
very
what?
Cool.
Way.
A good leak always builds hype. A good leak always builds hype. So let's show you the houses. Shall we show you the houses? We got House Pogarian. We have the Church of the Blood God. That's me. We have House W.R. Conan. And then last but not least, we have Degen Claw. Degen is so yeah, there I don't know if you guys noticed, but each lore universe is different for these.
I loved watching the last Rust event. I'm so hyped.
Thank you.
Also, is there a movie tonight?
Maybe in a little bit. I'm kind of warming up to it. Yesterday, dude, I forget what happened, but I feel like something big happened, and I was just kind of distracted. I don't even know. Who fucking knows, man? Anyway, thank you so much.
That's very cool.
The Wubby apology, please. Does anybody have a clip of it?
Yo.
By the way, thanks for joining me. Emily, I hope you had a wonderful stream. What did she do on stream tonight? The fish hitting bombs. That's actually correct. The fish are about to be in the all city. We might do that late night.
Oh yeah,
She
wow,
got
that's very
blasted
cool.
drunk.
50 burger.
Wine tasting. Wait, a 50 burger. Oh, you've been here for 50 months. Holy shit. That's actually so hype. Also, guys, one other thing I'm gonna juice. Hold on, one other thing I'm gonna juice before a bunch of people leave. Let me fucking pull this up. Hold on.
Oh yeah, wow.
Let
that's very
me-
cool.
So thankful for the stream today. I work in crisis mental health and it's been a day.
Yeah.
I appreciate your energy always, Will Neffel.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
Look at this beautiful
Also,
man.
I'm gonna get my my mod
oh yeah, wow,
Haas
that's very cool.
as
That
one of the
Blood God
builders.
logo would look so good on some merch. Neff Hypersexo.
Hyper sexo. The other thing I'm gonna plug is this right here. Caroline and Sandwiches podcast drops tomorrow. Go give it some love. They're two of my favorite ladies. Ladies! She learned where all 59 states go from Fan. All 59 states? Now, I'm no big city mathematician. I'm no big city. I gotta start getting my accent back together for Rust. You know, it's like day one if I'm not ready to bust out my accent. Now, how y'all doing? Oh, welcome down to the church. Now, Chad, I'm gonna need you to dig deep. You see, cause Baby Billy, preacher Baby Billy, he gonna need himself an aeroplane to get from the west coast to the east. Oh, thank you, Rush. Thank you, Rush. No, you don't have to give subs. I'm just warming up my voice. I'm just warming up my evangelical preacher. This is not me plugging for subs, but thank you. Now I'm going to need an airplane that can make it through that jet stream, y'all see, because if you ain't got one of them new G whatevers, it's going to slow down my travel time and people going to miss the time with God. So you got to reach into your pockets and give old Baby Billy a G6, G7, G8. Turn that 8 sideways, G infinity, baby. That's what I need to spread the word of the Lord. Now, I'm not being selfish when I say I need them leather seats. Okay? That polyester make Baby Billy break out. It make Baby Billy get all rashy. And it's hard to spread the word of the Lord when I got a rash on my backside. My back, butt, balls, and butt. Back, butt, balls, and back. Okay, I'm back. I got it. Are we watching Tombstone tonight? No, we've already watched Tombstone. We'll probably watch the movie in a little bit. I usually, if I'm doing a film night, can I get a name in? I usually won't even start film night till a little bit later on. So we'll just chill for a little bit. Oh, Big Trouble in Little China? That would be fire. Back, butt, balls, button back. Have you listened to Iron Mouse's cover of Dan to Dan? No, wait, this is fire. Does Mouse speak Japanese
Oh, yeah,
like
wow,
I
that's
do?
very cool.
Thanks for all you do, baby boy.
Does she speak fluent Japanese like I do? Listen, ask me to say anything, guys. You don't ask me to say anything. Oh, you would like some water? Mizu Kurasai. See? It's pretty amazing. I really amaze myself. She killed this. All right. This theme, we got to put it in like the top 10 anime themes ever, right? But there are so many. Yeah. And there's also like the deep cut. The deep cut ones. Like this one. Oh fuck. Is this what I'm thinking? Yes, dude. Okay, this is a deep one. The theme from Requiem for the Darkness is one of the most fucking fire anime themes of all time. Hold on. This. This is not a good version of it. Let me just listen to the actual song. Yeah.
Thank you for being the light in the darkness.
Tank? Oh, yeah. I mean, come on. What do you mean, nah, Tank? I'm like Mr. Cowboy Bebop, bro. Like, my whole room is Cowboy Bebop. I mean, every song in Cowboy Bebop is top tier.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
Hey Will. We were going to watch the trailer for this classic before, but we're crunched for time. So can we watch it now?
The trailer for this classic? Wait, where is it? What classic? What? Flight of the Navigator? Oh, God.
Around 8 o'clock. Then what happened? Then I reached this cliff.
It's transmitting in alpha waves with complex frequency patterns in them.
I know I fell.
It's 1986, man. 8 years since that night. This is totally rad. I mean, you're my big little brother.
I think you should take a look at this. Where did this come from?
His brain.
From the mind of a 12-year-old boy?
He's hurt. He's calling me. His voice keeps calling, saying something over and over and over, but I can't understand very much. Help you. How?
Such a cool set.
Sit down, Navigator. You have the information I require to complete my mission. I've been sent from Phelan to borrow samples of life from different...
Dude, this alien is pogging out, bro.
I've been sent from Phelan to borrow samples of life from different galaxies for study. On this planet, I chose you.
Why me?
Why not?
Okay.
Man, when they declassify the UAP files, we're going to find out this story is true. Heinena, 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 heinena. Watch Walton Goggin clips to get your accent back.
Old flu, streps, even COVID.
All flu, streps, even COVID can be cured by Baby Billy's. The problem is he has these great big veneers that adds so much to his accent.
Cured with ease by this blessed formula based on ancient scripture. You just drink this tasty coconut silkiness every morning, and that's it. It's done. $100 for a 1-month jug. Additional jugs, only $65 a pop. And I make nothing, zero. By the time I pay my scientists, all the people in my lab, my developers, the lab rats, it's a wash.
It's a wash.
Well, why you do it then, Baby Billy? 'Cause I'm selfless, and I want to heal as many people as the dear Lord will let me.
Baby Billy.
Uncle Baby Billy, we see you.
Ain't nobody here named Baby Old Billy?
Yeah, I gotta get back into my baby
Dude, we
Billy.
see
Baby Billy. Baby Billy. Cocky want forget it. Cocky want boing boing? Yeah. Not even the cocky wants boing boing today. But what if Frosty was hot? Uh-oh. Hot Frosty is the name of this movie. Hot Frosty.
Hey, so nice to see you.
You get your heat fixed?
My life is a mess right now. Good things come to you when you're out in the cold, Kathy. Clearly, you've been doing your push-ups. You know what? You keep it.
You're stuck in there pretty bad. You want me to get behind you and push? Huh? It feels amazing.
Excuse me, can I help you? This is Jack.
I was a snowman.
That's not good. The coveralls and the boots, did you steal them?
Yes.
Man went streaking in front of poor
This isn't how Frosty the Snowman goes at all.
Ethel Jennings.
Hi there.
I thought you could.
His body is ridiculous. Fucking fuck.
Use some clothes, but you're gonna have to try them on. Oh, whoa, no, not right now.
Got it.
Maybe he's got something to hide.
We could just turn the temperature down. In my house, we like it hot.
What are you doing?
You really gonna interrupt my finest interrogation work like that? I've never been on a date before. Please, I need your help with Kathy.
It's been a minute for me, too.
What in the name of God?
Just gonna lean in a bit, okay?
I want to make the most of the time that I have with you.
A man that sweet's just gotta be magic. For a snowman. You're one heck of a romantic.
Hot Frosty. God, it sounds like a sex act involving cocaine. Hey, baby, how much for a hot Frosty? All right, what else we got? What else are we looking at? 20 years later, Konami finally reveals mystery Metal Gear Solid voice actor's identity. Eva in Metal Gear Solid is voiced by Jodie Benson, who has also voice acted Ariel in The Little Mermaid. What? She was credited as Suzette Minette because of her association with the more family-friendly projects. That's crazy. The voice of The Little Mermaid? Wait, that's fire. That's awesome. I love shit like that. You gotta be so cool to risk your job at Disney to do fucking Metal Gear Solid. What is the loneliest number that you'll ever do? One is the loneliest. I just met Jodie Benson at a con. I cannot believe it. I love that character. Marlon Brando biopic coming out. Oh,
For
let's take a look.
justice, we must go to Don Corleone.
Why did you go to the police? Why didn't you come to me first?
Is that Billy Zane?
Why didn't you come to me first?
Cut.
Were you happy with the way The Godfather came out?
I don't think that's really worth talking about.
I hear you like to build great big domes and stuff like that.
I guess you could say I'm passionate about structurally efficient environments in the most inhospitable areas of the world.
Me too. That's why I chose Beverly Hills.
I own an island nearby. It's more beautiful than words can describe, and cinematography can capture, and I want to move there.
An island with no potable water.
Working on a process to bring clean,
Almost
drinkable
1
water
year
to the
right
island.
night.
Made for my
Thank
own
you
area.
so much for almost the year.
Or food sources, or electricity.
Eels.
Eels.
Electric eels. Put the eels in the lagoon to siphon off their energy. Power our generators.
To live out there with even a moderate amount of modern convenience.
Average
would be a
Life
monument
HD,
to
thank
others.
you.
Bernie can build it.
I want to build the hotel right here.
Wait, hotel? What hotel?
How else do you think I'm going to pay for all this?
The airstrip alone is costing 3 times what you estimated.
There is no more money from us to you on this project at all. Ever.
Pacific's way too short. It will crash.
And scene. That's great. That was really great.
This is really interesting because I thought this was going to be like a very serious look at Marlon Brando, but instead it's like more a look at like his mania through the lens of like a project he tried to do, which is hilarious. That's funny to me. I'll definitely check that out. Jodie Benson's daughter, Delaney, now plays Ariel for Disney Parks. That's crazy. One is the loneliest number one. Quentin Tarantino refuses to watch Denis Villeneuve's Dune films or Shogun because he saw the 80s version. I don't need to see Spice Worms. I don't care if they take me and put me in ancient Japan in a time machine. I'm good. I don't need to see those stories again. Bitter. Dude, I listen, I love Tarantino, but sometimes his takes are so ass. Sometimes his takes are so fucking ass. Like when he thought the new Joker was so good because he was like, yeah, he made a really bullshit piece of fucking shit movie, but that's what it's all about because he's costing the studio money and that's being the real Joker. Like, what the fuck are you talking about, bro? I love Quentin Tarantino, but sometimes his takes are so ass. So contrarian. Like, you're not going to see Denis Villeneuve's movie because you saw it in the 80s. Shut the fuck up, bro. You know exactly why you're not watching it. You're not watching it because everyone fucking loves it, and you're worried you'll love it too. And you're worried you'll look at it and be like, fuck, this is better than what I'm doing. I agree with him. Now, come on. Grab your tools and dust off your brain. It's time to be a big fat hero. Eh?
Gonna yank you right out, just like I remember it. Come on, chumps, we're gonna go for a ride. Don't give up now, Chumpsy, we're almost there. Easy squeezy.
What is this?
Jackpot. Bang.
It's a VR experience? Listen, I don't know about that. But I'm going to be honest. I've seen Arcane, and I'm not allowed to say anything for another few days. I'm not allowed to say anything until the 9th, except that's all I can say. I don't know about that VR experience, though. Jude Law's Criterion Closet? Okay, this might be fire.
Hello, my name's Jude Law, and what a thrill to be here in the Criterion cupboard. Really excited to, first of all...
by the way, with peace and love, during the Rust server, I'm going to have a drop, which means that there's going to be a lot of people in here. And with peace and love, your boy's going to run some fucking ads. Okay? Just want to make that clear.
Be looking and selecting films in this way. It strikes me this is, as I grew up, this is the way I shopped for films. Rather than searching for stuff like this or like this, I seem to find myself lost forever like this. And so this feels very at home, and I'm also overwhelmed with all these wonderful titles.
Sell out, Will? No, to be honest, it's not selling out. I've spent the last 3 months working on this server, so I got to recoup all the time I put into it.
Yeah, I was hoping I would find a Tarkovsky. So Stalker. I think Stalker was my introduction to Andrei Tarkovsky.
I hate this movie.
It was my discovery
I fucking hate this movie.
Of stillness in film. And Andrei Rublev, of course. But that's a real favorite of mine, and I haven't seen it in years, so I'm happy to have found it.
Stalker is the shit. Stalker pisses me off a lot. I got to be honest. I think I watched Stalker maybe when I was too young. Because, like, when Stalker starts, I'm so on board with the premise. I'm like, oh, fuck yeah, there are all these traps, and they're going to go see, like, God or whatever the fuck it is. I forget now. And none of it happens. None of it happens. None of it happens. For the 2.5 hour runtime, nothing happens. And I think that pissed me off.
Holds a very special place in my heart.
Is that Jerry Maguire? What did you just pick up?
I haven't seen it in years, so I'm happy to have found it. So this holds a very special place in my heart. Purple Noon, or Plein Soleil, which was the first realization of the talented Mr. Ripley, or Patricia Highsmith's talented Mr. Ripley. And of course I was
like
recommended this by
Longlegs.
Anthony.
It was okay. I was really excited for it, and it was okay.
Minghella. A little like the series that's on at the moment, Ripley. It demonstrates how this incredible character from this book can be interpreted in so many different ways, because it's very different to the talented Mr. Ripley that I made with Minghella. If anything, to choose Delon to play Ripley himself.
God, Jude Law looks so ancient, man.
And they don't change it from the book that he's a painter. In the film, what I did, we made him a musician. It's got lots of twists and turns. The same colour blue in the sea as our one, and not quite as dark as the Ripley on TV at the moment. This is a wonderful film. I was turned on to this by another filmmaker who wanted me to see it as inspiration for a film I made with
I gotta
him,
get
The
a new mic
Wages
stand.
of Fear. Now, if I'm really honest, I didn't even know.
The
It's
Wages
Henri
of
Georges
Fear?
Clouzot. You'll probably learn from me. I don't remember names, but I remember experiences. This film is about men in desperate situations who will do anything for money, anything to survive.
Okay.
And they go on the darkest, most dangerous journey. And it's just brilliant. It's moving and incredibly shot. Shamefully, I don't know any of his other films, but this one is brilliant. Oh, this is an interesting film. I remember seeing this in the 80s, and my mum showed me this, Local Hero. It was an interesting time. This and My Beautiful Laundrette were two films I remember seeing at a time in my life when film felt very other, very distant, really about worlds I didn't know about or didn't live in. And this felt very much on my doorstep. It felt like a Britain that I knew. I mean, it's set in Scotland, but a Britain that I knew, and My Beautiful Laundrette was similar in that it felt like a London.
Have you seen the
that I
Jude
knew.
Law movie,
And
Extends?
It really moving.
Oh, yeah.
And,
Extends is such a weird movie.
and then this incredible performance at
It's
the end
pretty
by
good.
Burt Lancaster, who shows up like sort of, a knight in
With
shining
like it has like the game systems that plug into your spinal cord and they're all like wet.
armor. It's a wonderful film. Oh, this was a film that introduced me to Bob Hoskins, who I luckily got to work with. Neil Jordan's Mona Lisa, which again, at a very formative time in my life, showed a side of London that I sort of saw and felt around me, but hadn't necessarily seen on film. And Bob Hoskins demonstrating a brilliant ability to be incredibly tough, plausibly real of the street, and yet with this incredible heart of gold, which was kind of Bob himself. And Kathy Tyson gives a great performance in that. And there's a great supporting role by Michael Caine, who, no surprise, steals every scene he's in, but it's Bob's film. So one more, should we say? One of my favourite films.
Where'd he go?
My children always joke that I never have favourites. I always say, oh, I like all sorts of films and all sorts of music. But this film really...
Would you consider Band of Brothers the greatest miniseries of all time? Chernobyl really gives it a run for its money. It's definitely in the conversation.
Has stuck with me since being shown it by my mum when I was, very, very young, maybe 12
The Wire
or 13.
is up there. The Wire is not a miniseries.
In The Night of the Hunter.
I love The Wire, but a miniseries it is not.
It's a fable. It's a terrifying nursery rhyme that literally by the end, halfway through, sort of dips into the fantasy of a child, where you get this macro images of
Watchmen was amazing. Again, not a miniseries.
lizards and spiders, and the most incredible performance of Robert Mitchum with this. I remember one image that always sticks in my mind is him going, he's just got out of prison and he goes to see, he goes into a strip joint and puts his hand in his pocket and his flick knife appears through his trousers instead of an erection. It's the most shocking image and kind of sums up the threat that this man has. Anyway, that's a classic. And if you haven't seen it, you must.
Night of the Hunter. God, Night of the Hunter goes crazy. Night of the Hunter is so, dude, love and hate. This is a story of love and hate. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, just so you know, a miniseries is defined as a television drama shown, a limited television drama shown in a micro number of episodes. So they're usually around like, what was it, like 8 episodes? So Chernobyl is a miniseries. Penguin is a mini series. Holy shit. Penguin might be in the conversation now, too. Fuck, Penguin is so good. They have Watchmen in miniseries. Huh. I thought Watchmen was just one season of a show, and they always intended to do another season. Aren't they doing another season of The Watchmen? Yeah, they planned for it to be. They planned for it to be to have a second season, and then they canceled it. So, even though it's defined as a mini series, I don't think it is a mini series because they always plan to have a second season. So it is, but okay. Usually, a mini series like ends at the end of it. A mini series doesn't typically leave a cliffhanger for like future work. A mini series is usually like those 8 episodes are all that you will ever get, and then it's over. So as I remember, The Watchmen ended with a cliffhanger, and the original intention was to have more episodes of The Watchmen, which makes it not a mini series. 6 to 9 episodes of a contained story. Yeah. Really? I thought it wrapped up just fine. Am I misremembering? I thought it ended with a cliffhanger. Thank you for the Prime Gaming.
That's very cool.
Yeah, the egg. That's what I thought. Yeah. You guys are gaslighting me. It did. And what am I saying? I just read that they planned to have subsequent seasons and then canceled it. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. There you go. HBO reclassified Watchmen as a limited series, including possible future installments. Okay, I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. Have you seen what Daft Punk just posted on Instagram? I've seen that they're doing this. They're re-releasing the story of the Secret Star System on December 12th in theaters, which is very cool. By the way, the Penguin has been so fucking good. Someone just sent me a clip, but I don't want to ruin anything for anybody. And that scene has big time spoilers, so I'm not going to click on it. But, dude, the Penguin has been fucking tremendous. Give your list of HBO original shows. Oof. True Detective season 1's S tier. I'm just gonna say it. S tier. True Blood. I love True Blood, but it was so bad, especially at the end. Like, I loved that show despite it being garbage. With peace and love. Like, I love True Blood. It's one of my favorites, but it was trash right from the beginning. Larry Sanders. I'll give Larry Sanders an A. Bored to Death. I think the name says it all. Barry is S tier. Game of Thrones, despite the last season, is S tier. I'm going to use D tier as never seen it. Never saw Big Love. Entourage is also C tier. I love Entourage, but it's total dog shit. This show fucking sucks. Watching Entourage back, you're like, man, they understood right where I was when I was 21 years old.
My sub after emptying my savings on rent. Hope to be on the train eventually.
But you just resubscribed. You don't have to do that. I don't ask for subs. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. I think The Wire is S tier. I think The Wire goes above Game of Thrones and under Barry and True Detective. This is only season 1, though. I'm not talking about the other seasons of True Detective, which suck. I tried to watch Trem. I never got through it. Westworld, I would say, is like A tier under Larry Sanders. Curb Your Enthusiasm's S tier. Leftovers, I did not like Leftovers with Peace and Love. I know some people fucking love this show. I did not get it. Band of Brothers is here. It's so fucking good. Eastbound and Down is a solid A tier. The Deuce, I would put in B tier. I watched it. I thought it was okay. Sopranos goes here. I mean, come on. Very good. Veep goes. This is going to surprise some people. I think Veep goes here. Veep might be one of the best comedies ever made. And beyond that, it almost felt like you were partially watching a comedy and partially watching like the prophetic works of Nostradamus if he was a comedy writer. Like, it was impossible how many political things they got right before we saw them in the mainstream. Like, it was such an honest and perfect depiction of how fucking ridiculous politics are. Oz, very difficult to watch, but I would put that in the A tier. Mr. Show. I'm going to put Mr. Show here. I fucking love Mr. Show. Show Me a Hero, never saw it. Boardwalk Empire, I gotta be honest, fell off a cliff. The first seasons are really good, and then that show just absolutely falls off a cliff for me. After they killed the lead, it just didn't work anymore. What was his name? Johnny? What was the kid's name who was the lead, who didn't want to be on the show anymore? So they just fucking killed him. Jimmy. Yeah, Jimmy Darty. It just didn't work anymore. Once Jimmy was out of the show, it felt listless. Looking, never seen it. Flight of the Conchords. I'm going to be honest, this is probably the best in A tier. One of the great comedy shows HBO's ever done. Carnival, I'll give that high B. Silicon Valley, another show that fell apart. I'd give that high B. Sex and the City, never watched it, never could get through it. Extras, I'd give it an A. Extras is very good. Never seen it. Life is Short, I give an S. I was howling. Every episode of this made me die laughing. This is one of the funniest things that HBO has ever done. It's so fucking funny. Rome. I would give Rome a low A. It had its moments. Up.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
Newsroom. I never watched The Newsroom with Peace and Love. I never watched John Adams. Last Week Tonight, I'd give a solid A. Vinyl, never watched. Insecure, never watched. 6 Feet Under is S tier. Deadwood, high A tier. Generation Kill, low A tier. Sharp Objects, high A tier. Big Little Lies, low A tier. The Pacific, low A tier. The Night Of, like mid A tier, low A tier actually. And then Life's Too Short again. This would be my list right here.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
Pasta Wellington?
Welcome back to All About the Pasta, where I'm trying to invent new pasta shapes, which is really hard, because there's already thousands, but that ain't going to stop me trying, so I'll cover and let it rest. Then crack and separate all of my eggs with pecorino and season.
Rank for Chernobyl? Chernobyl would be in that S tier.
Pepper and whisk into a paste and slice my guanciale and fry in a cold pan till nice and crispy. Then get my pasta cut and rolled out into a sheet, then boil for a few minutes and drain, then lay my egg paste and bacon.
As would that one animated show, Scavenger's Reign, would also be S tier. So sad it's not getting renewed.
And roll it up like so. Then lay my pesto with a few more nuts and parma ground and roll it up nice and neat. And slice up my mirepoix with pork and beef, garlic and bacon for flavour, then puree wine, stock and thyme, simmer.
This looks so fucking good.
For a while. Now roll out another pasta sheet, then boil and add my beef, some cheese sauce and plenty more cheese
I'm
on.
about to add my beef.
And, cool, and lay some garlic, crepes and prosciutto, my mushrooms on, lay this on top and roll it up into a really
Oh my god, is it a Wellington?
My pastry, baste it and roll it up into a really tight log, and I'll baste it, decorate it, rebaste it, salt flake it and bake it till gratin. I'll carefully slice it through to cut myself a piece to serve on top of some burrata, pesto and a drizzle of balsamic, and I've got this absolutely banging raviolington ready for a good old screen. Welcome back to All About the Pasta.
Raviolington? I need Caroline to make this. I'm sending this to Caroline. One sec. Okay. Sorry. Working on Rust stuff. Larry Sanders Show.
Shout Factory TV. Changing.
Love Larry Sanders. Have you ever watched the short film that Scavenger's Reign is based off of? What? There's a okay, I am going to pee, grab sparkling water, and when I come back, we're going to watch this, and then we're going to watch a movie. I think we're going to watch Big Trouble in Little China tonight, ladies and gentlemen. So, yeah. Sorry for the delay. I got my protein chips. Let's get into it.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
My manual with the impeccable movie choice.
Thank you. God, I get so dried out. I don't know why. I think it's because I'm taking creatine. What are we watching? The short film that Scavenger's Reign is based on. I've never seen it. By the way, if you haven't watched Scavenger's Reign, it's so good. Hackers is free on YouTube. We've watched Hackers. Honestly, I'd be down to watch Hackers again. One of my favorite movies of all time.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
Wow, it's been 2 whole years. Still no hole though.
Sorry. What was your favorite Scavenger's Reign storyline? The like Huck guy who ends up with like the psychic sloth and like living inside him with psychic powers. That shit was crazy. What the fuck am I watching? This is the short film. I've never seen this. This short film was what was adapted into the series Scavenger's Reign. So basically, this show and the premise gets into that like astronauts crash land on another planet. And on that planet, they learn to like use the native life to adapt. But like there are some of the abilities of the native life that seem so convenient that I think it's supposed to ask the question, like, how could this not be intelligent design? Like, how could this planet not have been fabricated to meet the needs of some race or people? Which I think is supposed to be a mirror to the questions of our own faith on Earth, where like nature is so
since I was a youngin'.
alien in its
so I can
ability
get
to
yo-stumped
adapt to its own environment and human beings' ability to capitalize on those unique animals. Like when you think about something like ambergris, right? Like we use whale vomit as a fucking perfume supplement, right? Those things kind of create questions in us where it's like, how could something be so simpatico and work so effortlessly without some kind of intelligent design? So I think the unusual kind of utility of the animals within Scavengers and Scavenger's Reign make you ask the same question of this planet that we have of our own. Did it not get good numbers? Well, you can see from the reactions in chat that question isn't appealing to most, I suppose. But no, it did not do well, and it was canceled after one season. Have you seen Bodyhead? One of the characters sounds like you. Yeah, I have. I think the art style didn't do it any favors. I agree. And it's a style that even kind of had to grow on me. But once I got into the show, it didn't bother me at all. It's unfortunate that a lot of people didn't give this show a try because of the art.
Cool.
Corey Sadowski gifted a tier 1 sub to No More Aim or Nicebird. This is their first gift sub in the channel.
Yeah. Teaser for the canceled second season? Really?
I'm a stud. I'm ballsy. I don't take no shit from anyone.
Yo, Will, I know this is bit much, but can you save tonight's film night? What if you can, considering you using Konami now?
What? Wait, so they finished it? Oh, they're going to just make the second season in-house. Oh, shit. That's fucking cool, man. That is actually very cool. That's actually so cool. Yeah, I was really disappointed when it got canceled. If you haven't watched Scavenger's Reign yet, give it a try. Yo, you gotta check out this crazy bump. Sure.
Right at John Moxley.
Oh my God.
Cassie going right at John Moxley.
Bro, this guy, I do not know how he gets his ass kicked the way he does. That's some special shit. Is tonight movie night? Yeah. The world wouldn't be ready. Yeah, I don't think the world would be ready. I don't think the world would be ready. With peace and love, I think Godzilla -1 is fucking incredible, and I love it. But I don't know if that at all translates to making a good Hulk movie. With peace and love.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
Hulk as a kaiju movie, that would kind of go fucking crazy, honestly. I don't know. Hulk is one of those properties that they've really had a hard time.
2 years, baby. That's for being the content king, haha.
Thank you. The Damned official trailer. All right, I'll bite.
Late one night, when everyone was in bed, there was a knock at the door.
May the Lord protect you.
Wait 1 second. I do want to look at this. Both seasons of Arcane cost $250 million overall to make. It makes it the most expensive animated series of all time. Yeah, I mean, I get it. Having seen both seasons now, I won't talk about the second season because I fucking have an NDA or whatever. But they're incredible. and they look incredible. And if you thought the first season looked amazing, I would say that the second season looks even better. I like, you've seen clips of it. I'm not spoiling anything there. You've seen, this is not me leaking. This is not me saying anything. I think the second season looks even better than the first. I think it's,
yeah, wow, that's very cool.
I think Riot can justify that cost too, because I'll be real. Whenever I watch Arcane, I'm always motivated to go back and play League of Legends. Like, I just think
wow, that's very cool.
adding really compelling lore to League can only behoove them.
That's very cool.
So,
You from harmful sea creatures and dangerous pirates.
Go.
Go.
Hey. Poor bastards. We're not going to help them.
Helping those men will put all of your lives at risk, and I cannot do that.
Whatever wreckage can float, we'll stay close to them.
There!
I've seen evil trying to get in here.
Yeah. Oh, I've seen evil trying to get in there.
The dead can't break free if you hammer iron nails into their feet.
What happened on that ship was a terrible tragedy. He doesn't care. I wouldn't sleep if I were you. A thing like that never stops.
What the fuck was that?
It's never too late to ask for forgiveness for what we did.
It won't stop until it's taken all of us.
Keep it away! Keep it away from me!
We should not be here.
Help me! Help me!
nice.
Living always more dangerous than the dead.
Nice.
yeah, wow, that's very cool.
The Damned. When does it come out? Okay. Did you hear they are doing an R-rated TMNT Last Ronin movie? Yes, and I'm absolutely
Sorry to backtrack. What was the HBO show you mentioned had you laughing like crazy? This is Life or Something.
Oh, Life is
also
Short.
Neffel Best Community on Twitch.
Oh yeah,
Life
wow,
is short.
That's very cool.
By the way, by the by, do we have some people just joining us from Azan's stream? Do we have some folks just joining us from Azan's stream? Okay, well then it is my job to plug something. Ladies and gentlemen, in one day, 15 hours, 16 minutes, and 17 seconds, Rust Kingdoms 2, The Empty Throne starts. And if you connect your account, there are some drops you can get. These are the generic ones right here, if you're a Rust player at all. But more importantly, for most of you, because I know most of Hassan's community doesn't play Rust, but they might watch Rust when they see who some of the team captains are. We have Kai Cenat, Iron Mouse, Abe, It's Ryan Higa, Will Neff, Stable Ronaldo, Jason the Ween, Seer, not Pay Money Wubby, Moist Critical, Trainwrecks, XQC, Shroud, B-Nans, Agent, Ray, Saikuno, Doki Bird, NMP Lol, Mr. Arthur, Box, Choco Bars, Blau, Elam, K Katamina, and Fusili are the team captains this time around. Oh, there's Mr. Wobbles. Don't worry, ladies and gentlemen. He'll be on my fucking team. He'll be on my fucking team.
Yeah, wow,
with Moist Critical and Seer, baby. We're bringing back the church. And for those Magic players out there, for Moist Critical and Sear. This is a Black Lotus. Maybe you've heard of Magic the Gathering. I don't know. But totally unrelated Black Lotus rock right here. That goes crazy. And then we have the Church of the Blood God locker right here, which is fucking crazy. I'll link a little bit more. I talked about this earlier tonight. I talked about it earlier tonight, but because it's coming out soon, I'll show you the different houses too. We've done a lot of work on this. I've been working on this for the last 3 months with Abe. Abe has done even more work than I have been doing, but we really want this to be an awesome experience, and it starts in a day. So for those of you who weren't here earlier, here are the 3 houses in the church. Here are their logos. Obviously, the Church of the Blood God. That is yours truly. But the 3 teams that will be competing on the server are House Pogarian, Dejan Claw. Dude, I love the eyes. And finally, House W.R. Conan. Is Wake playing if he wants to? Why does the logo look like big ass titties? I don't know. I don't know what goes in your mind. I can't tell you what you think looks like titties and what doesn't look like titties. That ain't my job. Looks like a dick. All right, you know you did something right. If half your audience thinks something looks like titties and the other half thinks it looks like a dick. I really hit a wide target there. Can this Blood God banger make a comeback? Oh, yeah.
Like the 5 fingers of faith, we are gonna ball our many individual members together like the 5 fingers of a hand curled into a fist, and we are gonna take that fist and we are gonna burn the police department to the ground. We're gonna rape their bodies, we're gonna scalp their heads, and we are gonna burn that temple of iniquity to the ground. Can I get a
Fire. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining me here tonight. I hope you're having a wonderful Wednesday. Probably not. You're probably fucking not. Okay? You know what? You're probably fucking not. Whatever. Whatever. So tonight I was going to watch Big Trouble in Little China.
Does that count?
Okay. Someone brought up watching Hackers. I've already watched Hackers. I would watch Hackers again. But I think Big Trouble in Little China is a perfect movie because it's a little racially insensitive. But I feel like as a progressive community, we need to start taking the vaccines of like just getting used to the fact that things might be a little less progressive for the next 4 years. You know, just a little, like a little.
Today's my birthday. Feels weird, man.
Just like little
but glad I'm
micro,
here to enjoy and have
little
fun.
micro takes of like, okay, yeah, this is a little cooked, this is a little dated, but you know, we live in that reality again, so you know, how can we get mad at Big Trouble in Little China? A little racism vaccine. You know? Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do.
Wow, that's very cool.
It's all in the reflexes.
It's all in the reflexes. Now, I don't want to prepare you for a film that's like, I don't think Big Trouble in China is like the worst, most dated film in history. You know what I mean? It's not like we're watching fucking Birth of a Nation here, folks. But obviously, you know, it's fucking 40, 50 years old.
It's a John Carpenter movie and he's never made anything bad.
Yeah, it's a fun movie. I don't know if we would depict Chinatown the same way today. But you know,
wow, that's very cool.
John Carpenter, hell yeah.
I'm just fucking... You get it. You fucking get it. You know what I'm trying to fucking say. Help me out, motherfuckers. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna watch this tonight. It's available on YouTube, free movies. And I'll be deleting my VOD, and I'll be going unlisted, and all that other good shit that we do to make sure that we're not creating an illegal copy of a movie, because we don't want to do that. But what we will be doing is watching the rules, which are 3 minutes long. So familiarize yourself with the rules. If you've seen these rules before, maybe watch them again. I don't give a shit. Or maybe use this 3 minutes to go get yourself a snack, get comfortable, get your blankies on, whatever you fucking need to do. And then we'll come back. And as a Chinese American that loves Chinatown, I approve. Okay, we got the seal of approval, folks. We got the fucking seal of approval. Yeah, use this time to get ready, and when we come back, we'll be watching Big Trouble in Little China. All right, be right back.
It's a groovy time for a movie time, so grab your gap and grab a seat. But don't forget to get something to eat. Delicious meat and nutritious meat.
You can't beat my meat for a special treat. Sucking on me is really neat.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
Neff Big Pug.
Be a good neighbor and follow these rules. What are these rules? Remember to keep your shoes on at all times. Don't pull your penis out unless you really need to. Indecent exposure is a class 2 felony.
Don't talk watch. Don't talk watch. You came here watching. Don't let it work out. We still have motherfucking money. Do not get caught out the seat in front of you. While sitting there, I am everywhere at once. I will cut you off if you make out. Yeah, I will cut your lips and tongue from your head with a...
Do not explain the plot. If you don't understand, you should not be here. Baby, don't watch this.
If I see you videotaping this movie, sights
Yes, your wife. Ha yes. Also, we have an amazing little header that we love to watch. So, Haas, roll the header. I'm going to grab some popcorn, and when I come back, we'll do it.
Isn't it beautiful, chat? Life. Life is not a movie. It's not scripted, edited, or packaged for the screen. We are more than the moments we see in motion pictures. Our existence is raw, unscripted, and beautifully unpredictable. Every breath, every heartbeat is a story untold, and a story that goes beyond any frame. But in those frames, in those fleeting moments on the screen, we find our greatest escape. Movies let us step outside of life, if only for a moment, to dream, to feel, and to live someone else's story. And sometimes, that's exactly what we need. Welcome to Neff's Movie Night.
Cool. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into it. I got to do a few things. A bada boom, a bada bing. I got to do a lot of things.
When some wild-eyed age put
okay.
Oh yeah, wow.
Okay. And you hit the lights. Haas, please put me in the unlisted category. I can do it.